Hello, sopranos, mezzos, and altos. This is the last video in my fundamentals series that I've been doing for the past month. This is primarily about integrating all of our vowel alignment. Specifically, when you're singing a song, you don't get to choose which vowel starts the phrase. It could be anything, depends on the lyrics or the libretto if you prefer. So we have to be prepared to start the phrase with any of the vowels. Now, in singing practices like this, we mostly just stick to the cardinal vowels, the 5 cardinal vowels, which is what we're going to do today. But you could also use these exercises with the vowels taken from your lyrics or your libretto. But we're going to do the 5 cardinal vowels. Not really going to talk much more than that. Thank you if you've chosen to subscribe. Massive thank you to my Patreon supporters. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And those of you that have decided to subscribe to my channel here on the YouTube via the membership thing, I thank you for your support. It truly really helps, and I appreciate it. To begin with, we've got 2 exercises that are really just sort of general warm-up, and then we'll get to the vowel alignment practice. We. Just like that, nice and staccato. You can follow along if I can find the button here. And May is next. Tenuto. So not really staccato, but also not legato. May. And next up, ascending arpeggio, descending scale, we into a melismatic vowel. We. One more time. We. Again, you can follow along. There. And we into this little May, but we're going to sing it melismatically. So, we, May. It's really the A vowel. We, May. And now into the vowel alignment practice. I used to call this vowel round robin because we're just going to keep on switching the pairings of things like that. It's always going to be groups of 2. That's a very fundamental kind of way of approaching this, not too challenging, not too many vowels and things like that. You're listening for the differences in the color, intonation, volume, anything like that. Anytime you hear a dramatic change between the vowels, that suggests that one of those 2 vowels is not in, alignment with the other one. And the thing to do is to keep track of the 5 cardinal vowels as you work your way through these exercises. The order may change the phonation, the pairings. There could be a lot of reasons why you get a different performance from one vowel over another. But the thing to keep in mind is that we want to learn to sing these vowels so it doesn't make a difference. So if you notice a difference in the A vowel, for example, that it sounds different, it's placed differently, it's shaped differently when it starts the phrase as opposed to when it's the second in line, that's something to pay attention to and then to practice. We're going to begin, in fact, with A into E. All of these vowels will change at the 5th scale degree. So when we have pairings of 2, it'll always change at the 5th. So again, is the first group of 2 vowels. And E into A. And A into Ah. And A into O. And two vowels require the most modification as you cross, which would be in your case the primo passaggio. So keep that in mind. They may need to be adjusted as you ascend. And reverse it. O into U. O, and U into O. And And there you go. As always, I hope that helps. I had so much fun doing this mini series on, it's really vowel alignment. That's really what this is all about, but I couched it under the term of fundamentals. And it's true, they are fundamentals. Like, they're fundamental to getting good performance from your singing voice. But this is about vowel alignment, getting these 5 cardinal vowels to operate the same way throughout all these various exercises. As you get into registration events and upper register singing and dealing with, the primo passaggio, the secondo passaggio, the so-called breaks, if you like, then there's more technique that gets involved. You can find that in a lot of my other videos. I'm probably going to do a series on that too later on this year, but I'm moving on to agility next. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you, as always, for being a part of the channel. If you've chosen to subscribe, it does mean a lot to me. It really helps the channel get noticed, and I truly appreciate it. So if you haven't yet already subscribed and you're here, it would be great if maybe you would consider subscribing. I really appreciate those of you who have chosen to support me on Patreon. Your support makes all the difference in the world to me, and I thank you for that. And for those of you that have decided to become a member of my channel here on YouTube, thank you so very much. Again, your support means everything to me. Take really good care of your voices, enjoy singing, and hopefully we'll see you again. Bye.